Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors. Is your egoic mind ruminating on the negativities in your life? Can you alter your mindset to see the bright side of things? I have an exercise to help you hear your soulful voice and adjust your mindset by reframing your perspective. The link to download this free tool is in the show notes. Don't allow the egoic voice to keep you distracted from living the life you want. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 157, Creating and Using Fond Memories for Less Stress and More Happiness. You accumulate memories as you age. Some of those are magnificent gems that you return to and visit, like the birth of a child, while others bother you like a leaky faucet in the middle of the night. Plunk, plunk, plunk. It's eerily annoying and difficult to turn off at 3 a.m. How then do we repair this faucet? You can train your mind into cherishing only select few lovely thoughts while banishing others to the forgotten dungeon if you practice the art of selection. According to science, emotions both etch memories into the brain and distort it. What are you to do with the oddly shaped puzzle pieces that make up your existence? In his famous quote, Pablo Neruda said, "Life is so short, but forgetting is so long." In fact, I disagree with the well-known poet. I believe you can train your mind to let go of unwanted memories and thoughts. Positive memories, if treated like fine foods, can serve as a reminder of the goodness in life. These are the memories that spur you on to continue living and thriving. The science of memories. The positive emotion and improved well-being that comes from thinking of happy memories points to the potential adaptive function for stress reduction. In 2 experiments, researchers looked at whether it might reduce the stress response by recalling autobiographical memories with a positive content or remembering the good times. Following an acute stressor, they asked participants to recall an autobiographical memory that was positive. In all experiments, recalling only pleasant memories had a slowed cortisol surge and diminished the negative effect. Furthermore, despite experiencing stress, those with higher levels of self-reported resilience displayed improved mood. The circuits within the brain previously associated with reward processing and emotional mastery were active during happy memories, and positivity was associated with increased connectivity in the prefrontal cortex. Faced with stress, the findings show that restoring and safeguarding effects of self-generated pleasant emotions via memory call works. Use your fond memories for stress management. Although you've had both positive and negative experiences in life, it's true that your memories can play a significant impact on how you manage stress. Which experiences are you letting the ego play back in your mind? Are you concentrating on the fond or painful memories? While I'm not advocating that you try to forget your unpleasant memories, you can use the power of optimism to reduce your anxiety when thinking back on a memory. Here are 3 stages of memory. First is the actual knowledge, that first-hand experience. The second step is storing the data. And the third stage is recalling the memory back. You can either raise or lower your stress levels since the memories you retrieve and relive are prone to distortion by the ego. You typically recall less information about enjoyable events compared to unpleasant ones. Additionally, you have a propensity to recall and reconstruct your emotional past in a manner consistent with how you're feeling right now in the present moment. And this affects both how you remember your experiences and how stressed you feel when thinking about them. Put a positive spin on a negative situation, a process known as cognitive reprisal, in order to improve emotional memory accuracy while also reducing their negative undertones. Putting a positive perspective on a situation not only helps with stress management and stress reduction, but also improves memory. Tips for creating fond memories. Consider yourself a reservoir of happiness and use nostalgia as a sort of self-care practice. You can combat unpleasant emotions like anxiety, loneliness, and meaninglessness by going back to happy times. According to the research, the ability to recall pleasant moments predicts how pleased you are right now with your life. Consequently, how can you fill this reservoir? It requires more than just having great experiences and hoping they stick around to create joyful memories. You can use the patterns that memories follow to become a memory architect and have control over what you and those around you will and won't recall. Here are some suggestions for creating and preserving those fond memories. Number 1, concentrate. Being conscious while you are joyful is the simplest way to create a fond memory. Occasionally, you may be too preoccupied to really appreciate the positive encounter. The building blocks of memory are attention and awareness. Therefore, work on cultivating an awareness of the experiences you want to remember. If you experience one, attempt to mentally capture what is happening at that moment and carry that information with you. Number 2, create episodic memories with your senses. Don't just focus on how something looks when creating a mental photo. Also note how it sounds and smells. Because not all long-term memories are created equal, you need to know how to create them that last. Knowing that Paris is the capital of France is a somatic memory. Your remembrance of your vacation to Paris is an episodic memory. The aroma of the cheese you brought along for a picnic, the taste of the fuel in the air, and the excitement you feel are all included in this image rather than just the picture of the Eiffel Tower. Though important, somatic memory is not something you can actually refer to. Episodic memories are the ones that let you travel because they are richer and more vivid. Number 3, try a novel approach for fond memory creation. Memory is not the benefit of going with the tried and true way of doing things. First-time events stick in your memory considerably better than routine activities. In order to build lasting memories, it's a good idea to seek new experiences. This doesn't imply that every time you want to make a memory, you have to travel to far-off places or engage in novel activities. Using a new item in your cooking or tasting a dish you've never tried before can have the same impact. Number 4, integrate fond memory triggers. Your memory is associated based. When you hear something, smell something, or see something, it makes you think of other things. As a result, you need to incorporate memory triggers and anchors into your daily routine. Making keepsakes out of commonplace items is only one example of how you can achieve this. Mnemonics can be woven into your life by renaming locations after a memorable personal event that occurred there, or by creating your own festivities around historic occasions. Organizing a moon landing picnic on July 20th, for instance, will help you remember your pleasant experience when the moon landing is mentioned. Number 5, use emotions to highlight memories. You can recall emotional events. Things are unforgettable because of all the emotions, not just enjoyable ones. By doing things outside your comfort zone, you can take advantage of this reality about human psychology and increase the likelihood that your actions will be remembered. Even though most individuals avoid uncomfortable or unpleasant circumstances, adding a little discomfort to your experiences might enhance their lasting power. Do you find public speaking intimidating? If you force yourself to do it anyway, you'll most certainly remember the experience. You want someone to remember what you said? Tell them at the top of a roller coaster. Number 6, reflect frequently on fond memories. Memories aren't kept in perfect shape in some tangible brain vault once you have stored them. They require periodic dusting, just like your souvenirs do. Reliving events can keep memories fresh and prevent them from fading away. Similar to a muscle, your memory gets stronger the more you use it. increasing the likelihood that you will store there permanently the information that you want. Therefore, don't worry about being caught up in nostalgia. You're just taking care of the store of joyful memories. You can guarantee that wonderful memories are available when you need them by building and maintaining a bank of them. Moving forward with fond memories. The treasury and protector of everything is memory. As long as you remember, nothing is ever truly lost to you. Sometimes you won't understand the importance of a moment until it is remembered. Enjoy your fond memories. However, don't waste your remaining time in this place gazing back and yearning for the good old days. Genuinely splendid moments will endure forever. You're more likely to indulge in nostalgic behavior when you're depressed, lonely, or feeling purposeless. It serves as a coping mechanism for feeling down. If this describes you, think back to a fond memory and remember your first kiss or an exciting vacation. Try to recall the sound, smell, and sensation. You'll feel better, and maybe this will even remind you of how to replicate what you're currently lacking in your life. Do you need help to manage your stress? Are you looking for a way to create more fond memories in your life? Do you want to create the life of your dreams? If so, please reach out to me at terrykozlowski.com and we can create a plan for you to have less stress and more happiness in your life. Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.